movie crossovers. You know, some of them are bad and some of them are also bad. But you know, a while back I did a video about how I reckon the next Godzilla movie should be Godzilla vs. King Kong, since Universal owns the rights for both of those characters. But that got me thinking, what other movie titles are there that are owned by the same studio that could, in theory, do a crossover? None of them would actually work as a feature-length movie. So let's just kind of imagine that these were like maybe animated spin-off movies, or they were like straight to DVD or Blu-ray releases. Then they might actually be kind of popular. Number 1, Judge Dredd and Mad Max. Yeah. We probably will never again see Carl Urban as Dredd, but if his Dredd could cross over with Tom Hardy's Max, I would absolutely love that. And those two do fit together kinda well, since they're both post-apocalyptic, and especially in the Judge Dredd universe, they all live in these mega cities, but outside the mega cities, it's a wasteland with crazy, lawless people, very much like the Mad Max universe. And when judges finish their career, they have to take the long walk out into the wasteland and take law to the lawless. So what if Judge Dredd takes that long walk and meets up with Mad Max? That's a pretty solid premise. Although it doesn't make sense as to why everyone would be American in the city but then Australian out in the desert, but whatever. Number 2, Alien vs. Predator vs. Terminator. We all remember the horror that was the AVP movies. They were not good at all. But when you think about it, Alien vs. Predator vs. Terminator could actually be kind of cool. Like, imagine this. Imagine like the Predators show up on Earth to do a bit of hunting, but Judgment Day has happened. So now the Terminators are everywhere. And the Predators are like, well, we've never seen this kind of creature before. Why don't we release some xenomorphs just to see how good they are? And then the story goes from there. It'd be pretty interesting, because really, like the acid blood from the xenomorph would be the only thing that could kind of take out a Terminator, because they couldn't like puncture the metal that they're made out of with their snout thing, and they would have no way of reproducing because facehuggers would be useless against a Terminator. So Terminators might actually be the best way to eradicate a xenomorph like plague. And I would love to see like a one-on-one between a Predator and a Terminator, since they're both made to be hunters, really. The AVP movies and all that put aside, just those two scenarios, I alone would love to see that. Number 3, The Matrix crosses over with Inception. Can you believe that they're owned by the same company? Yes, they are. And again, they fit together very well because they're both about weird dream-like realities that you get put into. Maybe it could be set as like an early prequel to the Matrix series. Maybe the Resistance in Zion, they uncover this old capsule of like cryostasis, people frozen in cryostasis. And when they thaw them out, they're like Cobbs and a whole bunch of these Inception people. And they know how to navigate the dream space already. So they could be the ones that could kind of teach the Resistance how to survive in the Matrix and navigate it and escape agents and all that kind of stuff, because they already know it. Who knows, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio's character could end up being the one, or whatever he's called. Well guys, this is only part 1 of the video. There's another 3 scenarios I want to throw at you in part 2. And sorry it's a little bit short, it's because I'm actually going to be away for a while, so I've prepared these as 2 videos that I've already like pre-uploaded, and I can just make them live while I'm away. So part 2 should be made available in a few days.